Hey guys, I'm Pat Kelly. Okay, and the directions for this problem, they want us to rewrite the given fraction as the sum of two or more terms. Okay, this is a really good algebra trick to have up your sleeve. You're going to use this one a lot. And the trick is that for as many terms as you have in the numerator, you can break apart the one fraction into that many smaller fractions. And the key really is just that each of the smaller fractions gets the full denominator of your original fraction. Let me show you. Okay, so you can see that I have three terms in the numerator. What I do is break apart into three smaller fractions then. And as I mentioned, each of the small fractions gets its own denominator from the original fraction. Okay, and there's subtraction next in the numerator. So I'll make subtraction between these two fractions. Then I'll grab the 7x squared and make that the numerator of this small fraction, squared, and grab the entire denominator of x to the 1/3. And then plus, because that was plus, grab the next term, which is 1, give that term its full denominator of the x to the 1/3. And that's your first step in terms of breaking it apart. Now I'm going to go a further step. Before I do, though, this trick that I suggest you keep tucked up your sleeve, you can break apart any fraction, but it's most useful when the denominator of your original fraction is a monomial, which just means a single term. This works no matter what the denominator looks like, but when the denominator is just one term, you can now see in our smaller fractions that each one of them can simplify or can be rewritten. So for instance, the first fraction, I'm going to reduce the power of x here, because up top I've got x cubed. In the bottom I've got x to the 1/3. You're supposed to subtract exponents when you have the same base, top and bottom. So when I subtract the 3, you really even want to see it as 9/3 so that I can subtract 1/3 and get 8/3. Moving on, minus. Same thing, is I want to reduce the exponents here by subtracting. So the 2 I'm seeing as 6/3. Take away 1/3, that'll be 5/3. Don't forget the 7 as a coefficient. And x is now down to the 5/3 power. Okay? I think I'll rewrite this last one just by taking the x to the 1/3 downstairs, shove it upstairs as a negative 1/3 power. We don't always like negative exponents, but I think it looks good overall as term plus term plus term. Okay? And that's it. These two expressions are equal, and you really do want to have this flexibility in terms of rewriting. Okay, so practice some more on your own.